I'm sorry. Good evening, Kenya. This is Kenya News Alert. Karibuni sana kwenye Kenya News Alert evening updates. I do welcome you. I'm so grateful for you people. And today is on the 16th of Wednesday, 2025 and April. Very wonderful evening. Yes, I am your host Zulfa. Karibuni sana. I do still insist that there's a number on your screen. Please do take that number and communicate to us. Okay.
Good evening, guys. How are you? I hope mko poa. Welcome again to another show. Hii ni kipindi cha Lala Salama.
Lala Salalis.
So guys,
you used to watch DJ Pro?
Lakini sipendi.
Right now, unajua nilikuja kupata venye nakuelezea movie sivyo venye movie iko. You know?
Yeah. Anakuelezea vitu hata hakuna. Hata ukiangalia mwenyewe unaona hata it makes sense, but anajaribu kufanya what is good for him.
Yeah.
So thank you guys very much. Si tunasikizanga by the way, lakini mimi sipendi because kuna vitu yeye huongea. Zinafanya But
do you know actually DJ Afro, you started, I remember the first time he started, likuanga tumendaga inaitwaje showground. So anakuwa ameshaanza kuvuma kidogo and then you go to showground, there's someone there who is interpreting movies, anakuwa ni mkonda huo wakati. Sawa? Yeah. So then things do work out when you really do believe in what you're doing. Yes? Aya. Now, nitawaombeni tafadhalini, the president today did a lot. Alikuwa kwenye cadets, sawa? Alina Nakuru akazindua. Yani he has been working today. Unajua working wewe? Yani I'm gonna say the PA, personal assistant who keep a schedule ya mtu. Ama ni the what? Let me see how they are called. The general, the state house, something efficiency. I'm forgetting, but someone does keep the schedule. Someone does really tell him what is happening. Yes, and alikuwa Nakuru, sawa. Akaenda huko akafanya mambo ya uzinduzi wa cadets, sawa. And those are people getting employed. So hapo it is, you know, we shall say yes because those are young people getting employed. So that one is a yes to be the president. You know, when we see the same way we criticize is the same way we are gonna do what? We're going to praise, yeah? So that one is a good thing. And then now, he headed directly to drama festivals. But who was not present? Who was not present? Butere. Butere girls.
Why just Butere?
Because Butere waliambiwa waje mkae shule msome wasichana.
Mbona hao wengine wasisome? Sasa hata shule zimefungwa. Butere wanasoma nini? Ama waliambiwa tu waende home wa enjoy the holiday.
Mbona shule zimefungwa?
So I want to go home. Or where?
Oh yes, I saw my sister a few days ago. Oh my God. So schools right now zimefungwa. Yes. So I would urge what can you say about that? How do you think the Butere girls are feeling right now?
Of course, hata wewe huwezi feel poa. Ulikuwa uperform but you haven't performed. Unajua hata hii kitu wangeacha tu, watoto wafanye tu, President at least asikia aone ni vitu gani zija happen, vitu gani hazifanyiki. Si hata maybe ni yeye. Maybe ni the other people, but the message is passing through the president because the president is the one to ambia the people under him. So maybe is enjoying what antaka zifanyike kwa vitu zingine, but Butere girls right now are not feeling well. They are very sick. Very sick right now because wanaona wengine wana perform, nyinyi mko tu huko sasa. Principal wenyu ako Wajir sai.
They have lost their performing chances and they have also lost their principal. So obviously those girls are mourning. Those girls are really getting to understand what politics is. Yes? before we go to that, yeah, because of those girls, and we are talking about girls, yeah, Butere girls. So as you see us again, I'm gonna continue this. I'm gonna do this the entire week, yeah. So you see us wearing red lipstick. Red lipstick symbolizes the blood of the fallen women, of the fallen children. So you go pale kwenye usikimie platforms, and please, when you go pale kwenye usikimie platforms, please do sign. Tuna sign petition. We want like 100,000 virtual signatures, yeah. There's a way that you're gonna do it. You enda tu pale, ukiingia hapo na it is, that link is everywhere. You go, you press it, you go, you sign virtually, yeah. So whether it's a brother, whether it's a sister, basically everybody's allowed to sign. If you feel that femicide is a first degree crime, yes, please do go there and sign. And hence the red lipstick. We are wearing red lipstick because words are coming. It is a symbol, yeah. It is a symbol of war. It is a symbol of blood. The blood of the young girls, of the young children that are dying out here. And on that note, my producer does insist that pale kwenye screen yako kuna namba. Ile namba haijekwa pale bure. Ile namba imekwa pale sababu uweze kucommunicate na sisi, uweze kutueleza ni kipi kinacho kukusikitisha wewe na huko wapi. Sawa, Sawa, nenda pale kwenye screen, chukua ile namba, you could call us, DM us, and do everything literally. Thank you. Let us go directly to drama festivals and get entertained.
We thank you. More fundamentally, Your Excellency, we are grateful for your continued leadership and guidance, which has enabled us to place the creative arts at the center of our curriculum-based education. We have successfully implemented the curriculum-based education, and we are now prepared to transition to senior school next year. The entry to senior school would mark the start of the pathways, one of which is the arts and sports science. Our performance today that we've seen would be excellent candidates for the arts and sports science pathway beginning next year. Your Excellency, we promise you that we will not drop the ball as we carefully and methodically implement the competency-based education. As we continue to focus and refine our implementation matrix of the competency-based education, the Ministry of Education will host our key sector players next week on a one-day national conversation, which the PS has already mentioned, so that we further engage on the issues affecting our sector. Let me also at this juncture take this opportunity to congratulate all the winners and all the participants during this year's festival. Congratulations. It is now my humble duty, Your Excellency, and privilege to invite you to make your remarks. And may I request the congregation to be upstanding as we invite His Excellency.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Waziri. Please, let's take our seats. Asanteni sana. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor to host these Kenya's budding artists, young thespians, and emerging cultural ambassadors this afternoon here at State House Nakuru for the 63rd edition of the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival State Concert. And I made a deliberate decision that we will elevate this program to what it is and give it the best opportunity for it to reach the farthest, because the art, the music, the drama in this festival is not just for students. It is of a standard that can be not just national, but also global. As we celebrate this festival, we also uphold a powerful tradition a tradition of storytelling, cultural expression, and the nurturing of talent. The Kenya National Drama and Film Festival is and will always remain a centerpiece of artistic excellence, a stage where creativity is born and bred, and a mirror that reflects the soul of our society and nation. I congratulate all the winners at this year's Drama and Film Festival. I am impressed by the quality and depth of the performances which have fully lived up to our expectations. Congratulations to all the winners. Pongezi. Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, there is no more powerful incubator of Kenya's creative economy than the schools and colleges Drama and Film Festival. That is why the government of Kenya has elevated this festival to the status of a state function. We do not merely support the arts symbolically, we back them strategically. The performances we have witnessed today, anchored on patriotism, national unity, human dignity, social justice, and inclusivity, reaffirm our commitment to a just, creatively expressive, and equitable nation. Over the past 10 years, over the past 10 days, this festival has breathed life into our national values. I therefore urge all of you, as I urge all Kenyans, all the time, to live up to the values we so powerfully portray on stage. Our drama and film industry has birthed cultural legends and artists who have shaped our national identity and elevated our global standing. These pioneers have used the power of narrative to inform, entertain, and inspire. We honor trailblazers like the late Professor Francis Imbuga, whose plays Betrayal in the City and Man in Kafira remain timeless critics of political and social injustice. We salute actor, playwright, and journalist John C.B. Okumo, whose craft and intellect continue to uplift Kenya's stage and screen. We also celebrate veteran actor and journalist Oliver Litondo, whose role in The First Grader immortalized the story of the late Kimani Maruge, reminding us of the transformative power of free primary education. Equally, we salute Eddie Gadhegi, the Kenyan star currently lighting up Hollywood with every role he plays. This July, he will portray Mr. Terrific in the upcoming Superman blockbuster. Eddie, like many other Kenyans I met at the Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta, US a year ago, is proof that Kenyan talent knows no borders. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm informed that following my directive in 2023, the Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development has successfully digitized the Kenya National Drama and Film Festival and the Kenya Music Festival. And I proudly watched this festival on YouTube. Thousands of hours of content are now accessible globally through digital platforms. Archival performances are being preserved and converted into modern formats for broader accessibility. This is how we preserve heritage, empower creators, and reach the world. However, more needs to be done to ensure that artists earn from their digitized content. As a government, we have strengthened our policy and institutional support for the creative industry. The Kenya Film Commission continues to play a vital role in promoting local talent, offering training, and facilitating international collaboration. We have restored the Kenya National Theatre and expanded investment in film hub, theatres, and cultural centres. Plans are underway to establish a Kenya National Film Studio to raise the quality and scale of local productions. And I agree with the chairman that our physical infrastructure that currently we are undertaking in our TVETs, universities, and KMTCs, that also has brought hostels into the armpit of the Ministry of Housing, that should equally be extended to studios for the creative industry. And I will want the minister responsible to work with his colleague at the Ministry of Housing so that we can actualize the request of the industry. Last year, I also instructed the digitization by KICD. Today, we have these performances on YouTube. I think it is time for us to have a greater reach and to even monetize further the content that is coming out of these great performances, that this should be available on eCitizen so that more Kenyans can have access to watch and pay for these performances, drama, and art, and more money can go to those creatives who are part of this endeavor. Recently, through the Kenya Theatre Awards, more than 8 million was awarded to outstanding creatives. This is demonstrable proof that the arts are not only about passion, but also about profit. Through the Talanta Hela initiative, we have awarded scholarships to festival winners. The first cohort, the stars from last year's performances, had their school fees fully paid. This initiative, championed by the Kenya Cultural Center, is a powerful tool for societal mobility and creative empowerment. The Ministry of Education and our partners continue to provide training and capacity building at national, regional, and county levels. The Kenya National Film School now offers courses in acting, production, and filmmaking, equipping young people with real industry skills. The competence-based curriculum has created clear pathways into the performing arts, and music, drama, and film are no longer side pursuits. They are viable careers going into the future. And when the people of Kenya asked me to straighten matters CBC, I did appoint a task force that informed us on what needed to be done, and it is the reason why CBC today is more on course than ever. And I have encouraged the Ministry of Education to continuously engage stakeholders so that we can get feedback, we can work with all stakeholders to improve, streamline, and work with all actors so that we can give the best education and offer the largest array of pathways to our children. Allow me, as I conclude, to commend all those who are involved, starting with the teachers of drama and art and music. Congratulations to all the teachers. I remember last year, I did ask the Teachers Service Commission that promotions should also consider the men and women who put many hours, a lot of effort in training our children in the space of sports, art, and creatives. And I want to commend the Teacher Service Commission. Subsequent to my direction, 470, I am informed, teachers of art were promoted. And I want to encourage the Teacher Service Commission to continue to look at all the other spaces. Unfortunately, when some politicians heard that there were promotions of teachers because of arts, they also wanted to come and participate. But I want to tell them it is only limited to teachers. The promotion is only limited to teachers. It doesn't go to politicians. Politicians tutakutana na hawa huko nje. Allow me, as I conclude, to commend our partners, the Sports, Arts, and Social Development Funds, who have provided invaluable financial support for co-curriculum activities. Equity Bank's initiative for institutions and trainers have lifted morale and boosted excellence. The Kenya Universities and College Cultural Central Placement Service has used this platform to guide secondary school students on career pathways aligned with their skills and interests. The Communication Authority has educated us on online safety, while the Kenya Revenue Authority has used drama to sensitize citizens on tax responsibility. We are also grateful to Jubilee Life, Coca-Cola, and other sponsors who have supported this edition of the Drama and Film Festival. The arts has the power to unify, to heal, and to inspire. And I want to commit to the teaching fraternity in Kenya and to parents that our children, to the extent possible, the government of Kenya will facilitate all our children in all the spaces that are available in our education system, in academics, in sports, in the creative art, in music, and all the other areas, because we now realize that there are talents in all those spaces, and children should be given the best opportunity to choose, and we should assist them to choose the pathways that is in their interest. And therefore, my commitment as president and my instructions to the ministry is that our education system should support all our children pursue all the interests they have within the curriculum that we have, from academics, through sports, to arts, to music. That whole array, we should support all our children to achieve the best that they can. But I must say this as leader and parent, that equally as leaders, as parents, as teachers, we must also protect our children from pedophiles and drug peddlers and predators who want to corrupt our children. we must say no to people who want to corrupt our children with negative ethnicity and negative politics. We are a great nation, and there is more to celebrate as Kenyans than the negativity that some of us want to drive. We have more to celebrate as a nation, and that I will firmly stand by, to protect our children and to make sure that we have a nation. And I will not allow this nation to go down the drain for the people who are pursuing their own selfish and narrow interests. Acts bridges divides, awakens imagination, and affirms identity. As we enjoy today's performances, let us remember that a nation that honors its artists is a nation that values its soul. I wish you safe travels as you return home to your families. I spoke to Alvin, this young man from somewhere in Murang'a, and he told me that he wants to come and pay a visit to me and possibly share a meal. So Alvin, I will organize. Enjoy the rest of your holidays, the students. Pass our regards to your parents, your siblings, and to all the schools you come from, all the colleges you come from. We wish you well. We wish you God's blessings. Thank you very much, and God bless all of us. Asante sana.
A round of applause for His Excellency, and with your permission, Your Excellency, to remain on stage. I'll request that we take our seats, please, as we are now going to the awarding of the trophies, and allow me to invite the following to flank you as you present the awards. PS Inyangala. Let's also have the PS Education CS to come and also join His Excellency as we have the awards. We will go in sequence, and with your permission, Your Excellency, allow me to invite Her Excellency the First Lady to present the first 3 trophies, which she will do from here. So welcome, Your Excellency, to present the first 3 trophies. And the first trophy, the sponsor is Equity Bank, so if we can have a representative of Equity to kindly come and present it to the CS, to the PS. And the trophy is for the winning play, and this goes to Moi Mbiruri. Wapi makofi ya Moi Mbiruri? Tuwapige makofi tafadhali, Moi Mbiruri. If we can have Moi Mbiruri to come and receive their award. Oh, you're already there. So maybe turn slightly that way for the cameras. And let's have in tow Tunga Africa to be ready. Tunga Africa as a sponsor, with Garissa High School as the winners. All right, thank you very much, Your Excellency. The next award is Best Film on Climate, and this was won by Garissa High School. Makofi ya Garissa High School, tafadhali. Garissa High School. The next is by Communications Authority, and this is, the next award is Most Prolific TTI, and the winning region university is KIMC. KIMC, makofi ya KIMC tafadhali. All right, and the next award is for winning Region University, and that was won by Central Region. Makofi ya Central Region tafadhali. Wonderful. And the next is runners-up winning play secondary, and that was won by Estebeth Academy. Fesbeth Academy. Makofi ya Fesbeth tafadhali. After this, we'll be going to regional awards. We'll be going to regional awards. We have three. All right, thank you very much. And the winning region for primary schools is Nairobi Region. Nairobi Region Primary School. Tuwapigie makofi Nairobi Region, and their representatives can kindly come and collect their trophy. All right. And the next winning region for junior school is Western Region. Makofi ya Western. And the final trophy that we're going to present this afternoon is for winning region secondary school, again taken by Western. Western inaonekana hapa wako na mambo yao kabisa. Makofi kwao tafadhali. All right, and with your permission, Your Excellency, I'll request that we just put chairs here very quickly. If we can just do that very quickly when we progress to the photo session. And as we do that, allow me to also invite the woman rep for the area MP to kindly come on stage, the Deputy Governor, and the chair for the Drama and Film Festival to kindly come. So starting from this side, woman rep. Chairman, you're on that side. The other side, yes. Woman rep Apple. Chair. Chair. DI. Dennis Itumbi, is he in the house? Please come. As the head of creative economy to that chair. And the first school now will go. You may take your seats, please. And the first school is the preschool, which is Ganjoni School, for their photo session. As they get ready, let's have Moi Air Base to be ready for the next picture. All right, so children, this is the camera. Let's all look here and smile. In 3, 2, 1, smile. Thank you. Let's all exit.
Tilda, my dear. What would you say about what has just happened?
What has happened has happened. President tumesikia venye amesema. Is like hakuna drama itafanyika about the government. Hakuna drama itafanyika ya politics. Hiyo vitu imetupiliwa mbali. I haven't heard him speak about Butere, but ataongelea baadaye. This a man that talks things later. Anawachanga muongee. Watu wanaona amesema hata kubali watu watumia watoto kufanya nini? Kusimulate ama wasijuni kufanya nini? The government.
Humiliate.
Yeah. So and he's firm on that. So he's strict.
So he doesn't regret what he does. He's going to do it again and again.
So yani hata hapo ni kama hatujaona kitu. Yani what just happened, there is nothing we've seen bado. Unajua ukiambiwa wewe unaona ni kama something was good, alafu
unaambiwa that was just a trailer.
Unaambiwa unajua niko serious about it,
anakupiga kofi moja na mara ya kupiga
bado
sijakupiga msenda kupiga bado
ndakuweka ngumi na teke. So guys, I think mmesikiza na mmeona ameongea mambo yake hapo as usual, lakini leo sijasikia barabara. So
asa anaongelea barabara katika ama anataka kutuonyesha the example that I'm not going to come and start talking about roads in front of children. So you want to do so he's taking us backward to the time where we weren't involved in politics as young people. But I think that era is already gone. We are at this new juncture. So where we are so involved in politics, where we want to know, where actually even the youngest of the children want to know what is really, really going on in the politics scene. Yes? But otherwise, unaweza sema watu wa Butere, tuko tunaongelea watu wa Butere.
Sasa Butere
So Butere, do you think Butere is going to be cancelled for drama for some time? Ama is going to forgive them
and let them come? Drama ingine labda ingine.
But see ya serikali.
See about the government ama about the politics. Fanyeni drama ya mama anauza mboga, baba anaenda mjengo, fanyeni hizo madrama zingine hizo masomo.
So basically about
the you just talk about do drama about education, about the life.
Is the education system actually really good? So na tukisema venye education endelea vibaya bado ni makosa.
Itakuwa makosa.
So basically unless to seme modogashi.
Yani sasa the problem is now here, the problem is hata uone kitu mbaya wewe nyamaza tu. Haikuhusu.
Unaangalia the other way.
Unafanya
it's like dating a rich man. There's this friend of mine, so she gets this I'm gonna say billionaire Indian person. So the our India wa Tanzania, so rich. So and we know, like, so tulikuwaga place Masaki. They used to live in Masaki. Masaki is one of the richest places in Tanzania. So now we'll go to a certain mall there. I'm not going to say which mall. So we're there. And now Yule, I can't say names, but Yule. And she's like, inakusuje? And I'm like, see, that is your person. And they're like, much. Hata kwa mjinga anajua anachokifanya. So but you see that one is that one, you see that one is that one. So basically they want us to be that way. Did you see that girl on that note? Yeah, this is a video trended back when of this girl alipigwa makofi sana, but apparently nakuja kusikia teacher yake ni billionaire. So at this girl, they were out somewhere. This Charlie alikuwa amekomboa a whole club, wako pale wabaki peke yao. Alafu so Charlie akona bishake, you know these rich niggas always wanna carry some puppy around. Sawa, a man following them everywhere. So unapata like when you're dating, if their name is Kimathi, if your name is Kimathi, sawa, Dedan is always there also. You have a Dedan following you around. Unaget, so itabakingi ni wewe Tilda, Dedan na Kimathi. Okay, the third wheel of that relationship. So now they're there. So this girl finds the boyfriend is cheating, anachat na mademu wakiwa wamekaa pamoja. So the girl confronts the nigger, and the nigger alimpiga makofi sambamba. You have you seen that video?
I haven't.
You haven't? You feel sad. You feel sad. You will tuna yourself and tell yourself, Tilda, go search for your own money. Okay, Fiti, go search for your own money. Because alipigwa akaanza ku apologize. Una apologize because this person is rich. Would you ever do that? I would never do that. Maybe I would never humble to anyone because they are rich.
So nice.
I will humble to your brain. So if I see you're wiser than me, I will. Ndakuwa nimelala nchini ukiongea. As long as hapa you're good. Eti because tu tumekuja umeflex pesa bro. I'm a madam, you know? No. So she was there. I'm sorry, you know I get insecure. You know what? So it is so bad, girls, man. Wasichana tafuteni pesa.
Kula pesa ya jasho lako.
It's sweeter. Let me tell you, it's sweeter. I was hanging out with some friends the other day. So, and this girl was told, Cheki, Tilda directly mjamaa kuambia hivi, sawa? Ati, do you know I can get another you?
Where?
So uko hapo kwa nini? Do. Si ndio?
Yeah.
So I can get another you. Vimanza kukama I can get. I can't ambiwa hivyo. And I had to be like,
ngoja.
Ujamwambia Fiti Jeff. Ujamwambia Fiti. Ako like, Z! Sawa, I'm rich. I'm good looking. I can get another. What? Na uko hapo like, Jeff. Wacha wewe. So now you're telling me that the government wants us to be like, you see it but you look the other way. Because what? Hainihusu waje wakati mimi ndo Mkenya. Hainihusu waje wakati mimi ndo niko hapa chini. Hainihusu waje wakati mimi ndo hospitali nitapata SHA haifanyi. Nitapata barabara ndo zile. Nitapata at the river hakuna sewage. What? Ndawa sewage drainage. Hamna sewage drainage, kukinyesha kunakaa just nasty place. Wakati Kitengela huku, sawa? But una swim every day. You're swimming every day. You're crossing rivers.
Yani ukitoka home unakuwa umevaa swimming costume because you are coming to swim.
Every day. Una swim kila siku ukija kazi. Unarejea jioni una swim. Does Kitengela even have a public hospital?
Akisijua.
Hamna. Inabakingi ni prisons. So mtu wa Chuna, mtu wa Changombe, mtu wa huko places zingine sijui anakuja mpaka prisons. Public schools ni ngapi Kitengela? No, I shouldn't say that now. I shouldn't say that Kitengela hamna public schools enough. Because most of these children are going to Athi River, to Mavoko, Makadara Primary, Kanani Primary. They are going to those schools there. What would you tell us, my dear sister?
Sasa umaifika mahali sasa unaanza kuangalia tu watu hivi. Yaani wanaongea lakini is like you hata usikii. You just look at them like this. Yaani umeboeka tu na wao. You are just there. But amefanya ile ambayo anafanya. Amesema yale ambayo anasema. What will you do? Utafanyaje wewe kama Mkenya? Unajua president akona that confident ile, yani paka unakuwa zile za man.
Actually, why does he have that confidence? What does he know that we don't know? Ama he knows he's going for 7 years na atafanya chochote. He's gonna go until he is 85 years old. And what will you do about it? How old is he right now, kwanza?
Who knows?
Imagine at 35 you can become a president. At 35, according to my history teacher and my history textbooks. At 35 you can become. How tumebakisha miaka ngapi tufike 35? 11 years to 35. 10 years to 35, my dear. Do you want to become the president?
No.
Why not?
I don't want to become the president.
Why is it? You feel you do not have a chance, ama you just...
No. If I want, I can, but I don't want.
Why is that?
Wacha tu nikuwe Mkenya wa kawaida.
Why?
Because when I get there, nitakuwa tu kama Ruto. Sawa, wacha tu mimi nikae hapa.
But then what's up with that, man? Do you know, I'm going to say something, yes? Have you ever really, sawa? And I don't, you know, like when I look at myself, I think I'm a good judge, I'm a good word. Judge of character. Sawa? So, have you ever really... You know, why you naive? Because let me tell you, I can say, sawa, and right now, I can say, you know, I voted for Ruto. My entire crew voted for Ruto. We did vote for Ruto, and we were like, this is the person. And I ask myself, am I losing hope with Ruto? Am I just joining the other side? Is it because that I'm going through some things here that really, you know, make me reconsider my choices, you know? You sit down with yourself, you ask yourself. You know? It is I feel sad sometimes, yeah? You know, there's this person, yeah? We get to talking, they get to tell me their views. They tell me, actually, literally, that they can never...
Never do what?
They can never do anything, you know, unless it involves the young people, unless they are doing it for the young people. And then the next moment, you know, they're in that. They're so deep, they're balls deep in some things, you know, they're pushing on some things, and I'm like... I don't even know what to say till that. So I look at myself and I'm still like, you know?
Leo president amefanya job.
But Leo amefanya job. You know, and sometimes I kind of are we really criticizing this person so much that we cannot even see the good things that he's doing?
We see the good things, but good things are less than the... Acha niseme bad. Nikisema bad, naona nikisalimiwa. But you...
Msema ushasalimiwa kwa this way ndio bonga tu. Kama kusalimiwa tukisalimiwa vizuri Twitter. So, touch. Touch it, okay? So what am I trying to say? You know, I remember there's a moment I asked someone, you know, the good thing is when I was doing the acting thing, yeah, I was meeting a lot of these people. So I still have their contact now. I call someone. And we're there. Sawa? And I'm telling him I need to speak to you. Sawa? I need to really talk to you. I need to really understand you. I need to really. So I tell them, do we really... Is Ruto all that bad?
It's not that all bad.
Producer, is the camera on Tilda?
It's not that all bad. Unajua? Hata wezi katu hivyo sema mtu ni mbaya tu ni mbaya, everything is mbaya. Kuna vitu zingine anaongea zina make sense. Even if you sit down and just watch this person, you just see nicely and well that this person ana akiongea vitu zingine na I want to be wiser than this man. Unajua mtu asimame tu hivi akwambie unataka kushindana na mimi. Make sure. Eka in brackets. That's a big word. Make sure you are coming with a bigger. Yani hata isikue karibu na yako ikue like.
So what is that confidence? You know, you got to admire that confidence.
He's sure that 2027 is
Niangu was say, you know, like is when you look at your man, sawa. No, your man ni story ingine, sawa. So when you look at your cow, you know, and you say, "Hii ng'ombe ni yangu mse." Sawa. Have you ever met that boy, ama that man, sawa, that they have so much confidence, sawa? You know, if you want us to dance, you say that I want you people to dance, yes? So now, you ever look at a man, sawa? Because let's assume Ruto is woo in Kenya. But at this point, he's not even woo in Kenya. He's still in Kenya. When you want to say, you got to admire that. Sometimes, I don't know if it is me with now getting attracted to bad boys, but I'm like, niaje mse, unaona? How are you so confident? How are you so sure that you're gonna get this thing? Wakati Maribe alisema ukipata even 5,000 votes, you're gonna say where they're coming from. But the confidence you have got me thinking, like, you have ever met this man who is like, you know what, we're fiti. Sawa? I once was dealing with this person where so I'm not gonna reveal the agenda, but they were like, where do kitu tunadu, sawa, but it's gonna go down. You know, I admired that.
But when this man goes down, Zulfa, I think Kenya will be on fire.
When he goes down on what? On the votes.
On the votes.
How is it going to be on fire? Hata let go of Kiwaifio design.
Nakwambia. Haezi kubali. Kama Raila mwenyewe huwa akubali, Ruto atakuwa nani akubali tu hivi hivi?
Kwani do they have the same kind of...
This one is a very harsh person. Tena nakwambia kwa uso jamani, hata afadhali Raila
ako like mse.
Anapitianga
Where did he say that? I want the producer to play that. Where did he say that?
Say what?
Alikuwa sema hivyo jana akiwa kwenye mazishi. Si ndio?
Is it?
It was yesterday
In mazishi or it was ilikuwa mazishi bado.
Ilikuwa mazishi, nilikuwa naongelea mambo ya sha.
Yeah.
Hapo. Akasemeje?
When you are coming to vie, make sure you are coming with a better thing than me. A better. Unaambiwa ukuja na kitu yenye ina make sense, kitu yenye inampita yeye, yenye hata akikaa chini hivi kwa anafikiria anasema umsay, by the way, amenipiga 10 nini.
Do you want to relent, Tilda? What do I mean when I say do you want to relent? Do you want to give up on your fight for Kenya and be like Ruto is the person?
Mimi kwanza nataka aanguke nione tu reaction.
Asa aona where you won war. Sasa wewe unataka
ani you know being the first president on the first term, yani we walai bila kuona tu reaction ya Ruto akianguka. Benya ataka unaona benye Raila kitoka yeye. Paka people made alikuwa analia, lakini hiyo ni uongo, wanatoka tu pictures
funny za uongo.
But yani unaanza kuimagine huyu mtu benye akishindwa na benye anaji ni mtu yani.
Let me ask you a question.
Alafu anakuja anadunda asubuhi mapema, na saa yeye anawaambia mkuja na better thing, bure mtadunda asubuhi mapema sana.
Aje. People how man. So how? I'm going to ask you one simple question that someone really asked me this morning. So would you ever give sexual favors to get a job? Would you give sexual favors to get a job? Like a high well-paying job? Would you go on a date and eat and drink coffee pale Java and go give sexual favors? When would you ever give sexual favors?
Mimi hapana. Hiyo nafikirianga hata before maliza kusema. You just
if someone told you they're going to give you $300 billion,
yeah,
you give them sexual favors.
You can go do whatever you want to do, and thinking that that money will help you. Ukuje upate hiyo pesa unafanyia hata vitu zingine zenye hata huko haifikiria in your life.
So is your limit when it comes to sexual favors?
Yeah.
Where is your limit?
Ninajipenda. Wallahi.
You have dignity.
Na kuna kitu kingine nikiangalia hivi naonanga sifai kuwa hata nafanya kitu kama hii. Nikiangalia
ni wewe unasema kukusumbua tu. Yaani kukusumbua kwa akili like no it cannot go down that way. No, I am saying this, understand? Yaani ule msemo mwenyewe utafika hiyo place alafu uko like na ama mjawakisha that hiyo sentence uko like ai are you scared wezi.
So now like that.
Now is there anything wrong with someone giving sexual favors for jobs, for money, for anything? Is there anything wrong with that?
For me what? Mimi naona for me it's wrong, but
for them,
for other people maybe mtu anasema hapo hiyo usikiaki kuna demo anasemanga if I can go somewhere and I get out with money, tell me.
Ara kama tuna dance usiku kwa bari. You know there's a friend of mine actually told them that, yeah. So they call me saa 5 usiku and they're like Zulfa, yeah, yes, you know, because kwanza you know I don't like to be called at night. You know, because I sleep napenda kudoze mse. So like so I call like Zulfa, you know, because they called the first time and I ignored. The second time nika ignore. The third I call like amka najua unaushaona hii stuff. So I received the call and they're like Zulfa do tunatoa wapi? You know, niko like sisi na dance katikati ya bahari wewe unaanza kunipigia simu, unaona? I call like what? I should have pulled up a long time ago. Niite tuna dance kama tumevaa nguo gani? Sawa? Namwambia we are dancing naked, you know? We are dancing naked. So I tell them, sawa, tuna dance naked, wewe come through. Ako like, so tuna dance na sex. And they are serious. Actually, they were so serious. They were so serious, ako like, uko wapi? You know, they wanaishi ento Esther, ana mambo. Sawa, Esther, wanaishi Coast, Saidi Bamburi. Sawa, niko like, ako like, kuna dance, uwezi niita. Uko beach gani? Sawa, namwambia I am joking. Mpaka sasa nadhani namdanganya. They are like, me I'm willing to pull up and dance naked, dance with my ancestors yo. Nikubaya msee naishiki kwa madhangu mpaka same like everybody's living at their mother's place at this point, yeah? Are you you're not living in your mother's place, sawa?
I don't know where I am.
Touch it. You know the thing is the truth is always said na kubonga maneno. Sawa. So now I am looking
You are looking what? What are you looking? Yeah, niliwaambia ni kipindi cha lala salama ndio sasa maneno yashaanza kupotoka kwenye mdomo jamani.
Oh my god. So I am looking at no. Okay, let me get serious now. So I'm looking at you know, Butere girls, sawa. I feel so sad for you people. You know, you lost your director, your drama director, that is Cleophas Malala, sawa. And you did you've lost your principal too, sawa. And it's a tough time for you people. You're young, you know. I'm just gonna tell you, let that anger that you have, come use it in future. Come use it in future. Join theater. Amesema theater squeeze the Kenya theater iko fiti. But amesema je kuhusu. Amesema imepewa a lot of money has been allocated. Pesa imetengwa nyingi tena.
Inatengwangwa tu.
Inatengwangwa. Let me ask you by the way, if you met Mr. Ruto right now, this is Mr. Ruto sitting before you, and I want you to be as respectful as you can be because he's still your president, yeah? So now tell him, what would you tell him as a common mwananchi, as a common lady?
Unajua hata mahali imefika, hata ukiniuliza kama ni kukutana na president, kitu ya kwanza nikutana na Joto nikianza kuongea na niambia hata ngoja niongee. Wewe nyamaza sana, wewe mtoto mdogo, wewe kaa huko kando kwanza, maneno yako taangalia baadaye. Mr. President, I just want to ask, nimesema ngoja kwanza shughuli nyingine nafanya huku, wewe shughulika nini, unataka kuuliza sasa maswali saini. Sasa si saa ya maswali saini, saa ya kufanya kazi. Watu wanafanya kazi, tunaangalia mambo ya Wakenya. Hapana Nyabali Ruto akiwa angry we anaangalia bila full stop. Tumesikia hata hapo kwa nini amesema the politicians we will meet outside there. Hakutaka kuiongea hapo, and that was so much respectful kwa watoto. Ani watu wa nini wakutane wapi? Politics wakutane huko nje. But it's so good for those who have performed their drama. Well done, congratulations. Those who have not worked hard waja win that nini trophies. You have to pull up your socks next time. You have to work hard on it. You have to make something that will make sense, something that will make president smile at you, but not becoming mad at you. The politics and government issues in drama talks tells you it has been cancelled. So ukifanya drama, fanya tu ile yako ya nyumba yako, ya watu, ya masomo, ya kitu kingine, chakula, magonjwa labda. Hizo wewe fanya tu hizo. Don't think about the government, because your principal will be fired to another, will be transferred to a local school, and you will be cancelled to the national. You see? Drama festivals. So, well, guys, alafu niulize nikikutana na president, what will I say? I'll just ask president, unaona tu Kenya iko sawa? Kenya, ndio kwambia tu ya Kenya iko sawa. Unaona Kenya iko na shida gani? Anza kuuliza mambo ya SHA, mambo ya the affordable housing, hizo vitu zote. Atakwambia vitu zingine ziko kwa mpango, vitu zingine tunafanya. Mambo ya SHA nilisema nashughulikia iko kwa mpango. Mambo ya nyumba ziko, kuna zile zimeisha, zile zinaendelea kujengwa, zile ziko karibu kuisha. President does not lack something to say at all. But ako sawa. But sometimes mimi ukiniuliza hata naweza kosa kitu ya kukwambia, because I'll just and so what do you want? Ninyamaze tu nikuangalia. But yeah, every question, hata before you finish up the sentence, is already in it. Asha kujibu, asha malizana na wewe. He's a wise man. And so wiser. So if you want to be the most wise man in Kenya, you have to be wiser than Mr. Ruto. Yeah. Kama unakuja kunini hapo, jipange sawa sawa. Tuliambiwa na Rosimando, simama jipange sawa sawa. Usimame ujipange sawa sawa, kwa sababu the president is not ready. He is not ready to let the presidency go away from him now. Hayuko tayari. Ndio amekashika vizuri kabisa. So
aizi tema sai
ukisema ati bla 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 bla, ndio kwambia simama jipange sawa sawa.
le yes. So about what, who is really genuinely fighting this war, and what are we fighting for? Tilda we Tilda
kipindi cha lala salama. Mkumbuke ukisikia the sleep of the tongue ni kipindi cha lala salama.
What are we fighting for as Kenyans?
We are fighting for peace and better lives and better health.
And now we know Ruto, and we are sure that Ruto is not the person who's going to bring that to us. Are we sure? He's not the man.
He's not the man.
Who is the man to bring that? Do we have that man?
The man is coming.
From where?
From heaven to down here.
You know, that is the issue. That is the issue, Tilda. So we say, so this is not the man for us. So, but you kiti yezi ka hivyo empty. You know, you see how I'm holding the mic.
hata uko karibu kunigonga juu hiyo ikinunuliwa hivi imeshafika.
But the issue is, yeah, we say that is not the man, that is not the man, you know, like ukiuliza mjamaa atakuwa like so huyo, but then you tell them then who is the man, ama who is the woman who is gonna really do this what you want, and then someone is like wewe kwanza atoke. What? Hiyo kitu izikaa hivyo mse. Hiyo kitu haiwezi kaa hivyo, lazima iwe na mtu, lazima iwe imezibwa. Sawa? You know, ama we just go back to the prophet's time. That is what I usually say. Let us go back to the prophet. Yani people have really broken my heart when it comes to politics out here. Because I remember this one person who was so passionate, you know, so passionate about nini. I naisha nguvu kwa miguu mimi. And I ask myself, am I the naive person, you know? Am I the naive person? Am I a bad judge of character? You know, when I look at Ruto, when I look at Ruto, and I'm like, and then sometimes I ask myself, are we really giving nini ambacho kilizingua watu sana? Ama it is the abductions and being done in daylight.
Yeah.
You know, actually zingua watu sana. Ama it is the arrogance, you know, in like, we check him, say, whether you come with what. I love the confidence that you have. I love the confidence that this person has. You know, was I a bad judge of character when I was voting for Ruto? Was I a bad judge?
No, you wasn't.
You know, I just
but
believe
that time, what to say, you know, when you are voting, your mind says, or your mind tells you that you are voting for the right person. So when you vote for the right person, so unajua tu mtu ni sawa, tumempeleka pale. By the way, the time Ruto was being elected, ama when he was vying, watu walikuwa nasema tunataka serikali ya vijana.
But I think he has employed a lot of vijana.
So
ama hajemploy vijana?
I don't know. Unajua mtu kwa mahali anasema mtu kwa mahali anasema mimi niingie kwa hiyo kiti nikiwa kijana nafanya tu benye Ruto anafaa. There is someone who is inspired in Ruto. Anataka yani unaona ule msema.
But have you seen Charlene anytime? Enda kwa Charlene?
Yeah, Charlene Ruto.
Anywhere now?
I haven't.
Where did she go? Give me that one.
What did she go?
Where did she go?
The
last time I saw her ni ile wakati wa Nduta. Alikuwa anapigania Nduta asiweze kunini kuachwa. Alisema kwamba kulala, alipigia babake usiku akamwambia, you know,
we sijui yuko happy sijui.
Tell me, my dear, my darling, hold my hand. The camera cannot see this. But I feel, sometimes I feel so disappointed with myself, yeah? And I ask, am I right now, you know? Akini mko na maswali mengi watu, mimi sijui, but I just have questions as you have questions sometimes, you know? Because maybe the view out there is like, you know, I have the same questions. What are we going to do? Who is that person that is going to come? Ni nani huyu ambaye atakuja Tilda? Who is that person? Because like at the end of the day, you look at everybody and it's like everybody, I don't know if I'm going to have a meltdown, but I just, so like, I look at everybody and if you really look at them, sawa, if you really mwangalia huyo mtu, it's like they are doing this for themselves also, sawa. So no one is actually really for Kenya. It's like I'm the only person on the back for Kenya now, you know, and some few people. But now if I am inachosha inakaa unachosha, unakuwa like we just take a moment, sawa. It is what it is right now. It is what it is. Like, we're not liking everything that is going on, but what if we shut it and we really think, you know, we really go down and really restructure. You go back, you restructure, you come back, you do what? You conquer. So you don't start kurushawisha tu mdomo unasema sijui huyu, sijui Kalonzo, sijui Martha Karua, sijui akona nini, sijui huyu akona nini, sijui huyu akona nini. And I am so appreciative of those people, yeah, because wanajitoa. But at the end of the day, you see someone like Raila, man. That person. And other people that cannot mention their names. And I feel so bad. Like, at this point, I cannot even fall for anyone now. I cannot fall for anyone when it comes to politics, because when Yamaza too, I don't know the next moment how it's gonna go down with you. And it's okay, because everybody has their right to choose. But who is genuinely for this thing? Who is really, like, genuinely happy? Who? Nani mse? Like what? I grow up, I accept this is how politics is, and that innocence in me dies, and then I become that dark person too, and I be like, you know, John Aje, what even in a car? What do we do really? Really? Because we are talking a lot. Here I am talking, I'm always talking tangu last year, I'm always talking about this, but do we have a solution really? I get tired. Sometimes I feel like relenting, you know. I'm gonna read something. Sawa. This thing I laminated, and you know I laminated this thing. You know why you always see it every night at my nightstand, yeah? So let me read this. Let me read this thing. Because this thing was one of the best things. Sawa? So listen to this, people. One great thing. And I might cry reading this. Sawa?
I don't cry.
But I don't want to cry. So let me try and eyelashes. Nafaa na kuweka eyelashes zingine. So this person said one evening, ilikuwa ni saa 11 na dakika 16. Sawa? Jioni. Akasema ya kwamba one great thing about this revolution struggle is how liquid it is. And how also metaphorizing, yeah. From silhouettes to AI images to whatever will come next, but the agenda remains the same. Ruto must go. Is the genesis and revelation of problems in this country. With him gone, we can easily do our system cleanup. I'm trying so much not to cry. Na mayouth mjue ni nyinyi mnaleta hii change, because it's only you who have the vision. Is the reason you are risking your lives, and your parents don't understand why. They don't see it. Kuna wale watanunuliwa, and that's okay. How to watch nyuma as we did with the rest. Let's not act like we didn't expect the system to fight back, but we are many and we are stronger. Ni nyinyi mnajua shida zenu. Let's keep the fight going. Msilegeze kamba hata kidogo. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike us as the most beautiful. You know, someone wrote that. And let me tell you, it might seem, I don't know how, but let me tell you, the day I got that message from that person, so I was just here, the way I'm just here right now. Actually, I got, in fact, nimesoma hiyo kitu 17-16, and if I show you, if I give the producer that thing, alintumiaga 17-16. And I'm not gonna say, oh, what, but is that coincidence really? No, it is not. Let me tell you, that message really gave me hope, like a certain hope, because let us go down into it. One thing about the revolution, let us explain this message. Yes, like struggles are even yiko. Sindio, kuna watu na create hizo images za Kasongo. That thing was trending everywhere. Kasongo doing this, Kasongo talking to the Pope, Kasongo talking to the Arabs, Kasongo doing this, Kasongo slapping his wife, Kasongo. Even all those created AI images, yeah. And then the agenda was Ruto must go. Sawa? Sindio, everybody, that was what everybody was crying. Everybody was like, Ruto must go. Ruto must go, yes? So, you know, my father told me to stop crying. So on live, so I don't want to cry. We are the people who know our problems. Us as the youth, we know our problems. We know how I go home and I see young people sleeping there on streets, and I see people going into drugs, and I watch young girls going into prostitutions because hakuna makazi. Because there's this one girl, she's a nurse, I'm saying, but hakuna makazi. So what? I will continue for a moment.
Guys, ni hivyo. But you have heard the message. I think you got it right. We youth, we are the ones to stand firm with what we want. We are the ones to inafaa tukaze kamba ifai tuilegeze. Those who are dying they're dying because they are fighting for Kenyans. They are fighting for the Kenya, for the country, not for just one person or individual one person. No, they are fighting for the whole Kenya, the whole country. So we lost some of the youths. We lost some of we shed blood. We do things that make people feel sad. Make people they regret to do what they are doing. But let's not be on this thing that.
The thing that is sad, yes, the thing that is sad that maybe the person that wrote that message, they don't believe in it right now, But the thing is, I do believe in it. I do believe that one day we're gonna sit back. People who are fighting Moi, people who are saying Moi atoke kwenye kiti, they sit down right now and they see the fruits. Maybe right now they're like, okay, we fought, now it is your time for you people to fight for it, yeah? So that person that wrote that message, I'm just gonna say thank you. Thank you so much. I laminated that. I put that everywhere. Actually, it has a light because I'm not gonna stop believing in that. Fiti, you do not believe in it right now. You have changed everything. You have changed. It is okay. It is okay. But I do hope that tulisema kuna wale ambao watanunuliwa, kuna wale ambao watafanya nini? Wataachwa, and that's okay. Kuna udema itangwa Night Bird. So she died 3 years ago. But she sang that song. She said, so it's okay. So it's an old song. If you really know Night Bird, that's what I'm gonna say. It's okay. So I do hope that the youth, we are the only people who know what you're going through. We are the only people who know the change that we want. We're the only people. And it was such a beautiful thing that. Thank you, man. So back when I'm gonna be 30 years old, yeah, and we're gonna be looking back, and Kasongo is not there anymore, sawa, and we have a new system cleanup, as they beautifully said, sawa, a new system cleanup. We're good. It's a new system. It's a beautiful thing, kuna free education, sawa, ama there's affordable education, kuna affordable housing, kuna jobs for the youth. When we'll be looking back, and life is affordable actually. We're gonna look at these days, and we're gonna be like, this was one of the best days. What can you say as we wrap up?
Kenyans, or let me say my fellow Kenyans, my fellow youths, right now uwezi ambia mtoto fanya hivi usifanye hivi. And nowadays kids knows what is right and what's wrong. Hata akifanya something wrong, she knows. Akifanya something right, she or he knows. Hakuna venye utamconvince. Hakuna. Atumwambie hii ilikuwa nilikuwa nafanya hivi, sikuwa nafanya hivi. But you did it. Unaona tu mtoto anakuambia but you did it, auntie you did it, or mom you've done it, I've seen you. Why are you denying? And I've just seen you right now. Just say the truth. That's a kid telling you that. So we youths, we have to stand firm with what we want. We have to stand firm to our country. We want peace. The blood should stop. We should stop shedding blood every time. We should stop the deaths that are happening everywhere, anyhowly. Daytime, nighttime. We say that we have securities, but the securities nowadays, they never care about the common mwananchi or the other people. You are a Kenyan, you want peace. You know what the flag means. Black is for the people, white is for peace, red is for blood, and green is for vegetation. Huh? Yeah? Yeah. And there's a shield there. I think you know. You know what the national anthem says? People, have you forgotten what the national anthem says? Have you forgotten your God? Have you forgotten your Creator? Why are some people not saying that? Why are some people saying that others are not human beings? Why are they trying to hurt other people's hearts? Why are they trying to stop people about something, to stop people talking about something, to stop people, to tell people to stop talking about the reality? The reality must be said, and the reality must be done. You can't just stand, lie to us, give us empty promises. When you go there, we never see something happening, but you are there receiving your salary as well as you want. Eating well, sleeping at a good bed, a good place, a good house. Your food is so special. But there are some people outside here, vijana in the street, somebody kumenyesha, imagine unaona mtu amelala pale, unashangaa sasa huyu amelala aje hapa. You see people picking food from down, eating. But these people voted for you. Like their lives have just changed. But right now, if you ask most of the people huku nje, kazi yao imeisha tu hivi karibuni tu ndio kazi imeisha. Ndio nakwambia nimekuwa hivi, lakini wakati Mr. President Kipchirchir ameingia kwa government, vitu zilienda vibaya, tukafutwa job, sijui nini, tukasimamishwa, tukafanyiwa nini. Like right now, many people are complaining about kusimamishwa kazi. Sasa you are paying rent, you are in Nairobi. Nairobi, you know, you pay rent, you buy water, you buy food, you buy gas, you buy charcoal, and you buy everything.
Basically, you buy everything.
Everything. There's nothing you get for free. Hata afadhali ocha utaenda ukaokote kuni msituni, ukakuja ukawasha, ukaweka mekotatu, ukawasha moto na ukapika. Ukachuna zile mboga inaitwa na nini, dodo huko, ukapika. Ukakula na ugali. Nairobi, you buy everything, even that dodo that is being hiyo inamea peke yake kila mahali, lakini in Nairobi you buy it. So Kenyans, we are the ones to make decisions right now. We are the ones to fight for what we want. We are the ones to make peace in our country. We are the ones to just stand firm for what we want. We can't just sit, relax, and enjoy to suffer. We can't enjoy suffering. You can't enjoy paying your tax and then being abandoned. Yeah? Yani unalipa ushuru lakini unatengwa uko. Hata ni kama hata You can't see your parents or your grandparents suffering with sickness. No medication. no good health in the hospitals, no medicines. Yeah? And then you, ebu chukueni akili zenyu mjite ka meeting, kila mtu ake meeting yake. What do we want so that we can change Kenya to be a good country? Iache kuwa so much political. Ikue ara maneno ya politics ikiisha, tuna focus with work now. We move on with our jobs. We do what it's supposed to be done. So long as everything is okay, everything is on set, everything is being done, no complaints at all. But you know, a Kenyan will never stop complaining. Ukifanya kosa kidogo lazima tukucomplain, tukwambie, man, hapa hujafanya poa, rekebisha hii mahali. Na kubali kurekebishwa. Even if you are older, even if you are bigger, even if you are stronger, even if you are so much educated, even if you are so much rich, even if you are so much poor, if you are so much, anything that you are, accept to be corrected with anyone. A child can come and correct you. Accept it. Unaweza simama hapo kumbe nguo yako imeraruka huko kwa msamba. Mtoto anakuja anakuambia nguo yako imeraruka, toa sweater jifunge kwa kiuno, ukifika mahali unafika ukabadilishe nguo. Lakini wewe unaona wewe you are so much educated, you have so much akili yako ni mingi sana kushinda ya huyu mtoto. You are so much grown up, you are stronger. Unaambia huyu mtoto akuondokee, but huyu mtoto anakuondolea aibu. Anajaribu kukufunika. Lakini you assume. Mimi hakuna kitu yenye naweza kosa mtoto akiniambia tu this, lazima ni confirm ndio nianze kukataa. Siwezi anza hapana wewe angalia kwanza. Like we ladies, mtoto anaweza kuambia wako huku nyuma iko na stain. Ebu rudi nyuma angalia, ni kweli iko na stain. Because maybe anakuondoa kwa ile aibu yenye utapata pale mbele kwa watu wazima. Mtu mzima hawezi kuambia nguo yako iko na stain. You will just see people laughing. You will just see people looking at you, staring at you, and you are there wondering what's happening. Because you have been told by a child your dress or your trouser has a stain. Go and change it or do something about it. But you assumed. You see yourself bigger. So much mature. But there are some things you can't know. Hata sisi mwalimu wa mathematics alikuwa anaingia kwa class akifanya hesabu vibaya, we are the ones to correct. Unatufunza, tunakufunza. Kazi inaendelea. Kazi inakuwa sawa. Accept to be corrected. Nimesema if you are strong, if you are tall, short, creative, rich, poor, anything that you are, Siri uone mtu akikuambia let's say you are rich. And then nikuje nikwambia naona unajua watu rich hawapendangi kuambiwa kitu. Venye nimesema tu labda umeshuka kwa gari na nguo ikararuka. Na nikuje unaona mimi juu nimevaa matambara hapo, na kuja nakwambia ona nguo yako imeraruka, funika koti kidogo mahali unaenda. Ama utafute nguo nyingine ukavae. Ama nikwambie kuna kitu fulani ina happen, usiende nje. Wewe una assume, unasema let me go, what can you tell me, you don't supposed to be here. Why are you standing before me telling me such nonsense? Yani unajibeba sana.
People should accept to be corrected, yes?
Yeah. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't.
Where you come from.
Guys, wanasemanga akili mtu wangu. Kila mtu ana akili. Kila mtu ana akili na kila mtu anatumia yake. Na huyu mtu mwenye anatumia yake anaweza tumia yake kucorrect, akupe good advice. Na kuna mwingine atatumia yake akupe bad advice. Kila mtu ana yake. Kuna mwingine alizaliwa hajaisoma, lakini ako na pesa hata kushinda president. you wonder. Kuna mwingine hata alisoma tu akafika class 2 class 3 akona business yani akili alitumia tu akili ya kuzaliwa. Life is confusion bana. Angalia kale ka boy kale nchini venye kanasemanga. You are there saying me niko na pesa, I'm so much rich, you can't tell me nonsense, you can't or you are so handsome or beautiful, so unadharau the other people. Tunataka tuone mbinguni.
What does it usually mean to say that you are
mbinguni tukifika kama Mungu atakuwa anaangalia sura ama shepu ama mavazi ama creativity?
Touch. Yes. Give them.
Yeah, God will not look at that.
No.
God will just look at your heart.
I mean, at the end of the day, we are all eaten. Unajua itakaa kama inaongea from place ya machungu, lakini at the end of the day we are all eaten by what? What is it called? The mice. The what? Those things. Mchwa. Yeah?
Yeah? Kila mtu utaenda kwa miraba minne. Futi ngapi? 6. In fact, Zulfa, I think sijui kama unajua. Unajua yako binafsi ni futi 2. Hii nyingine unajua ni ya the earth. So, usiringe sana. You won't fly to heaven. You won't.
Oh my God, I'm gonna fly to heaven. I'm gonna go directly there and then greet God. You know, it's gonna be like
lazima uingie kwa fridge.
I'm so pretty to go down that way.
Lazima
you're gonna go down the same way. Shut up. Yeah.
Tunakufa wote, tunazikwa kwenye mchanga we. You came empty, you will go empty.
You will return empty.
Yeah.
Yes.
You came without nothing, actually
you
naked.
will go with nothing.
Yeah, vitu tu zilikuwa kwa mimi ndio utaenda nazo chini. Au utaenda na mavazi, au utaenda na rings, au utaenda na pesa, au utaenda na magari, au utaenda na
I know how these people will reply to you on that. They will say that if I will go with nothing, then let me enjoy. Sawa? Right now.
It's good for you to enjoy. It's good for you to
but
enjoy.
Don't do what others
but don't
expenses.
go to others. Mimi, I have my own life. Zulfa has her own life.
Yeah.
Felix has
Can I tell you something on that thing that you have your own life and you always go through things on separate?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I experienced that and I really came to it dawned on me that you go through life alone.
Yeah.
We might be as close, you know, like I'm gonna tell you, I had to go through a surgery back when 2022. I had to go through a surgery, sawa, and I had this partner who loved me so much, sawa. But do you know what? Do you know when I was in pain? Yeah, they were there sympathizing, but they couldn't go what I was going through. It's like 50. But man, unaget, and that really dawned on me. It's good to have support system, yeah, but you will go through life alone, even as you come as twins.
Yeah.
Hata mkishare the same umbilical cord, umbilical something. That's just that thing that we share. You're gonna go through life alone. I could be right now dying with depression. But we're here. We're friends. Sawa? But can you remove it and keep it to you? No.
That's why unasikianga na kila mtu atauchukua mzigo wake mwenyewe. Na mzigo si gari, si nyumba, si pesa. Sawa? Not the beautifulness, not the fashions, not the wealth. The wealth inside you is the one that God will take only. Hakuna appointment huko. Tunaingia. Hakuna kubisha. We enter direct. We don't have to pass through sijui CSS, sijui PS, sijui whoever, but we just go. That's why mimi, my life, I'm always okay. uniangalie venye unataka, describe venye unataka. I don't care, so long as God knows whom I am. You don't know me. Yeah, I don't know Ruto. I don't know the CSS or in the government. I just hear them and see them on TV, or I meet them somewhere. But God knows everyone, each person. No wonder we will never die the same day, the same time, the same year, the same month, the same week. Never.
But I know this couple who died the same day. There was my geography teacher back in high school. Yeye na bwanake walikufanga the same day.
Yeah, it depends. It was which kind of
the accident.
Yeah. Accident hiyo inakuanga.
And I'm not trying to say, but bado walikufa tu separately. You understand?
And then
when your spirit was going back to where it belongs, yeah?
Yeah. So, guys, let's fight like Kenyans. Ati uwezi kaa na huyu juu ni sura mbaya, uwezi kaa na huyu juu ni
kwanza wewe nani amekupea ruhusa ya kusema, you know, I saw something actually, you have said that, and I saw something and I was really disappointed, yeah? And actually I come to realize that wasn't even a man, that was a woman attacking another woman, and shame on you for attacking another woman. Wewe jisoul search wewe una support femicide wewe when you're there attacking your fellow woman to please a man. Shame on you, woman. Shame on you and your entire clan. Shame on you. How dare you attack when you're here? Let me face the camera really good. Sawa? Shame on you for attacking another lady to please a man. Shame on you. Wakati we are wearing red lipstick for the fallen people, for the fallen women. Shame on you. I hope uli massage go yake. Uli feel vizuri mama. Now how do you feel? Oh my God. Guy, shame on you. That is not shame on you. It's, are you okay? Do you need hugs? Do you need to be hugged? Are you okay? Because how dare... I will never attack another woman to please a man. Ever.
Never, ever.
I usually say right now, even the relationship that I recently got into, sawa, if mdema atoke huko, akuja ananiambia, I will give that woman time to speak. I'll be like, sako like, this girl is crazy, you're trying to steal my man. Hakuna, skaa chini, mama niambie. I will always listen to my fellow woman. And then we see women like this attacking other women to please men. Are you serious? Are you serious, sister? We need wewe. Do you have any support system? Ya madem kwa life yako wewe. Ama ni wale madem ambao walikuwa ndaga funky wanapeana madem wenzao ndo wakue the thing. What is wrong with you? You need therapy. Madam, you need therapy. And you know what? I'm a good therapist. You can come to me too. I can refer you to others because you're not okay. To be honest, you're not. And you know what? My ears wanna breathe. And you know what? You know? Wacha tukuelewe. You know? I don't want to really talk bad because I don't want to attack you as a woman, but I feel sad for you. Actually, genuinely, nilionaga hiyo kitu. Na nilivyoelezwa nikaambiwa kama ni mwanamke amefanya hivyo, I was like, do you feel how someone breaks you and then your heart goes like, you feel sad. You know, I could have laughed it off if it was like a man doing it, because wewe sasa unajua nini brother, wewe tulia. Sawa, unaona? But a woman. Tilda, say your name, we go back home before I start doing what I'm saying is not supposed to be done. But Mommy, you need friends and women friends. Okay?
And good advisors.
You need genuine women friends. You need it, man. Guy, are you okay? If you need hugs, come to me. I will hug you. You. So in that spirit, yeah, of women supporting women, yes? We're wearing red lipstick is a symbol. You've never seen Zulfa in makeup ever. You know, unless it's gothic. Kama si wanja ya black. You know? Nimejipaka kwa macho, nimejipaka huko and it's gothic, you know, and I want to go to sing. Sawa. So red is a symbol for the blood of the young girls and the young women who have fallen due to femicide, due to being brutally murdered or slaughtered, stabbed, raped and violated and many things, you know. Unaenda pale kwenye usikimie on Facebook, on Instagram, on everywhere, and you go there, you sign a petition. You go there, you sign a petition. We need like 100,000 signatures. So let us do that, please. We really, really appreciate it if you do that. Say your name and then we go. No, before we do that, sir, I'm gonna say your name and then I do this and then we go.
Thank you guys. As I was saying, Zulfa kamwa nimalizie. I am a human being. I was created.
Nipita. Asama good afternoon. Asama Zulfa, it's so bad. It is so bad when you see another woman attacking another woman. Asa nini mse? Like what? Like what now? Unajua naangalia mtu nakuwa like what now? What are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to get? What now? Approval. Do you know I want to be approved by women more than men? It's good. You know, at the end of the day I want to get married to and settle down, yeah? And I'm going to love my man, I'm going to whatever. But it doesn't mean I'm going to ushaelewa mademu shindia my mans. Kama ule beshte unamjua, you know. Put the camera to Nini so that I can remind her. Now it's good for you to worship your man. It's good, you know. It's good because at some point
yes,
it's good to worship your man. You know. I usually say my bongo side, yeah, will worship my man. You know, I will be like, oh, you know, I will do all that. It's our. But we are girls and you're there, my mans. Unajua jemo amesema, unajua jemo, unajua sijui nani, unajua wa sawa tushakubalia ushaoleka, sawa. But now this girl, wewe ukitoka hapa ukijitumisha message, ukichukua wakati mpaka screenshots, tena uchukue mama wewe na bundles zako tena za mkopo uchukue, sawa, uende nini ukaseme hona huyo amefanya hivi na hivi, naomba hivi na hivi na hivi.
Heshima tupatiane.
Love your fellow woman. I mean, that's why the phrase women supporting women. Women supporting women, mami. Have you ever heard of that? It is so sad when we see those kind of things, yeah? Wakati women are being killed, wakati women are being slaughtered, wakati young girls are being, and I'm not saying all men are like that, yeah? I'm just saying, wewe ukijichukulia hapo ndo ka body shame, wendo ukamwongelea dadako vibaya, sababu what are you trying to do? What are you trying to achieve now? But you know, it's just you, and I'm gonna takufanyia novena. Catholics call it novena, where they light candles and they pray. We're gonna do a novena for you, and maybe you're gonna come on the right side, yeah? I do hope that gave you a very big promotion, yes? Because you did that. Because now you feel really good now. Go do it again, yeah? And when you do something like that, make sure you tag us too. Touch it. Say what you wanna say, boo, and then you go back home.
So I think you've gotten it right and direct. Nisema akili mtu wangu, sawa? I was created as you were created. I was born as you were born. We cannot be the same age, but we are both women. Thank you very much, and may God bless you, and may God protect you. I can't pray evil for you, but may God protect you. Na kuondole maovu kabisa kwenye barabara yako, kuondole mashimo, upite kama barabara imenyoka straight. Uwe salama salmini. Na kuombea tu mazuri mimi. Siwezi kuombea mabaya ati ufanye hivi, utaabike, ufanye nini, sijui ulimwengu kakufunza ama sijui nini kakufanyia. Hapana, wacha Mungu awe nawe. Wacha Mungu akulinde. Acha Mungu akuongoze kwa kila jambo. Even the time you are typing, let God help you. Ndio ukitype before you send it or you forward it, you reason. So thank you guys for being with us. We appreciate having you here in Kenya News Alert TV. We are here every day that you want, Monday to Saturday as the ladies, but in Sunday kuna kuanga na wale wanakuanga hapo. We appreciate you commenting, liking and sharing and subscribing to the channel. Remember to click on the notification bell to be alerted anytime that we upload the videos for those who haven't watched the live streaming of ours. We love you and we really need you every time. Thank you very much. Tell a friend of a friend to come and join us in Kenya News Alert TV. We love you guys and we really need you. What we share outside here is love and all about politics and all about the government and the country. Everything that you want to talk about, you are free to talk it here in this house. I leave you with God. Huh? Acha tu God aongoze wase. Acha tu God akue in your minds. Wacha tu God afanye acheze kama in any game that you are seeing or you are doing. Let God be with you. Let God protect everyone in the world. Protection we pray for the whole world. For the whole people in the world. For God to protect, heal, and be with them everywhere, anywhere, anytime. I love you guys. I'm Tilda. As usual, I love myself and I love you guys. I love the people in the house. I love my boss so much. Big up my boss. I really appreciate working with you. Let me take it to my host. My host.
Chanipe.
Wacha nimpe my host. Kipenzi cha nyumba hiki. Da.
Touch it again. So yes, it's been a really good day. It's been a really wonderful day. So a friend of mine has really requested me to read that message again. Wamesema wale Zulfa soma hiyo kitu tena. So I'm gonna read it. You know that thing is really expiring.
Yeah.
Many people have saved that thing. They're like, nitumie hiki tu. You know, I posted it on my status. So let me go back there and read it again. So this is what this one person said one day.
Yeah.
Sawa. So one great thing about this revolution struggle is how liquid it is and how it's also metaphorizing. Yeah. From silhouettes to AI images to whatever will come next, but the agenda remains the same. Ruto must go. He is the genesis and revelations of problems in this country. With him gone, we can easily do our system cleanup. Na my youths, mjueni nyinyi mnaleta hii change because it's only you who have the vision. Is the reason you are risking your lives and your parents don't understand why they don't see it. Kuna wale watanunuliwa and that's okay. How tutawaacha nyuma as we did with the rest. Let us not act like we didn't expect the system to fight back, but we are many and we are stronger na nyinyi mnajua shida zenu. Let's keep the fight going. Msilegeze kamba hata kidogo. One day in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike us as the most beautiful. So that was sent last month on 17/16. So I hope umeipata vizuri ndo hiyo. You know, and let us pray for these women who don't want to support other women. So we do pray that they wakue sawa. As I am your host Zulfa, tupatane hapa kesho majaliwa. Tomorrow will be on a Thursday. We are going on Easter inakuja hivi karibuni, si ndo? So yeah. Naambiwa na mtu please avoid kissing now because Judas kissed Jesus on this week. So avoid what? Avoid kissing now. Sawa. You know, there's that song of Pato Rankin. No kissing be and no touching be. I love that song. I love that song so much. Now, haya tupatane kesho. Wadau na wadau that let me be as cliche. Kuna beshte yangu anazanga channel yake ya YouTube, she used to be like, wadau na wadau that. Right now she lives in Netherlands though. So ento Sonya, tukutane kesho
inshallah.
My dear, sio tukakule simoja.